fellow rebels, and welcome back to the channel. And on today's video we're going to keep it local, but to a fascinating place called the Old Red Iron Bridge. I used to hang out there as a kid, and I was looking it up today, and there's a very interesting story to it. Parts of it that I didn't realise are still there on the side of the shoreline. There's parts missing, and I found out where the part is. Now whether I can see it from the bridge or not, we'll get to see. But yeah, I haven't been down there in ages, but there's a great history to it, and I'll run through the history of it with you and share it with you once I get down there. But it's literally only a couple of minutes from where I live, so that's great, because the weather's still a bit cold out, and it's a handy spin, but it's another one for the abandoned playlist series. So it was abandoned a long while ago, so we're going to go through that. But anyway, I'm going to head down there now. So we take this left over here by Bilberry, and you can see the Red Iron Bridge from here. Over this little bridge, you can actually go to the Greenway here as well, which is handy. And then you can see the brand new River Shore N25 bridge as well. But what we're focused on is the old bridge there. And you can see it there over that. And there's a section missing there, look. And I never knew where it was. So the old bridge is the one we're looking at today. Well, we're looking at into the history of it anyway. So the Red Iron, the walkway is up there. You see over there on the right where that kind of old bridge is there. It's up there, so I'm going to have to find somewhere to park the bike, and we can explore then. So let's see where I can park the bike first, safely obviously. It's not the safest place to be putting the bike. Let's see, can I put it down here? I'm going to try parking in here actually. Hopefully it'll be okay. Sure it will. Okay, so I've left Bonnie here. She should be okay. And we'll go over to the old Red Iron Bridge. It is really quiet here today. So nice. It's actually been so long since I was here. Wait 2 years, 2-3 years maybe. But I spent a lot of childhood, teenage years down here with the lads messing around, you know, up to the usual stuff. And a few times we went to the middle of the bridge, scared of our life, so probably have a bit more sense now. I won't go across. Or maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, it's a really quiet area. Really quiet, you can only hear the water and me obviously, but yeah, we'll scale up to here now, so let's go. Not much grip on this anyway, nothing's changed from back then. As you can see, it's fairly dense to walking to get through. Well overgrown, but definitely worth a visit. Brings back a lot of good memories for sure. Right, we're here now. There we go. Kind of like the Barrow Bridge, wasn't it, there a couple of weeks ago? Stuff like that. Old disused railway, you know. It's always give you the fear, isn't it, this? Down to there. Obviously you're going to fall through the cracks. So yeah, let's have a look. So that's the view out there. We'll go in here a little bit. No sign of the other section, the missing section. So that's the view of the new N25 bridge. This is the toll bridge, and all around it there, as you can see, it's quite extensive. And that's the Rice Bridge down there as well. So yeah, it's a pretty remote location now. So as you can see, this is the other half of the bridge, or this is the part where the section is missing, and I don't know where it is. It's somewhere along the shoreline back there. But yeah, this is the halfway. It's not the best spot to be in, to be honest, but I started walking out and I said I'll keep going. It felt safe enough anyway, so if you're seeing this video, then I got back across. But yeah, it's fascinating to see this, to see the section that's missing, you know, and that's where the boats used to come across, was here. That's why they took it away as well, because to give the boats passage up this river when it becomes disused. So it used to, as far as I know, it used to lift up for the boats to go past. So this was used actually for, one second, I'll have a look on my phone. This was part of the link Cork and Kerry port to Rosslare as well. The bridge has 9 spans. Obviously the central part is missing, and it's a couple of 100 meters downstream on the shoreline. So I think it's down there. I think it's down there somewhere. I think I've seen that before, and it never clicked with me that was part of this bridge. Yeah, the length was 367 meters, 1,205 foot, and it was once the longest bridge in the country, and now it's not far from the second longest bridge, which is this one over here, the N25 bridge. So it's been replaced by another long bridge, second longest bridge, and the longest bridge is the Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy Bridge, which I'll link up here. I've been on it a couple of times. I've done a video passing over it as well. I must get closer to it someday, and I'll be able to show you then as well. We get up close and personal with that one as well, but I do have a video with riding over that as well, so you can tune in and have a look at that as well. What else? Oh yeah, so the railway line was the transatlantic port of Cove and London via Rosslare. So you know, this used to reach all across Europe, I would say, you know, going to London and then on from there as well. So it was a direct link, and probably back then there probably wasn't too many planes or anything like that, so rail was needed, you know. So it actually feels weird to be shooting this in the middle of this bridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back, and then I'll fill you in on the rest of the story, what I've left to say, okay? So that is the second longest bridge in Ireland. I'm not sure how far it spans, but it's absolutely massive, and it's beautiful as well. And this bad boy used to be the longest back in the day, as they say, and now this is second, and the Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy is first. So fascinating stuff for anybody interested in the history and the railway and all that kind of stuff, which I am. Obviously that's why I'm here. I wouldn't be going all the way out here if I wasn't interested in it for sure. But yeah, it's a fascinating story. It's only around the corner from me as well, which is even better. Let's get back across anyway, and we'll continue the story of what's left of it anyway. Do you ever do something like this and then come back and realise what a stupid thing to do. But anyway, we got the footage, and it was just, I just felt like walking out there. I wanted to get footage for the video or anything like that. It was just like, I started walking and I went, okay, this is okay, and I kept going. And then kind of halfway over, I was kind of like, what am I doing? So yeah, it closed in 1967, only to reopen again in 1970 to service the mineral processing plant near Dungarvan. And there's supposed to be 2 mineral carts here somewhere. Don't know where they are. I'd like to find them. Maybe we can find them today. If not, it'd be cool to find them some other time. Also, so yeah, it was used until 1987 then, and then it was closed to the public. So the old Red Iron Bridge was abandoned in 1995, and by 2003 the central section and the track was removed to allow easier access of boats further up the river. So I wouldn't say it was able to go up and down before. I'd say it was just smaller boats were able to go up. Obviously nowadays there's bigger boats, so you would need that section gone. Even back in the 90s there was bigger boats coming up as well. So what else? The bridge was used briefly to connect Walford South Station, located near Bilberry, to the north side of the river shore before it closed in 1908. And from there on it was used to transport goods to Walford Stanley and Cherry's Brewery in Bilberry. Part of the route of the river has been maintained. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so that's the history of it. That bridge, the local bridge, the new bridge actually, is 820 foot long, which pales in comparison to the length of what this used to be. It was like 1,205 feet, so you can imagine how big it actually is. And like I said, that piece is missing. So yeah, that's it. There's 9, as I said, there was 9 spans to this bridge, and the middle section is taken out. So I brought you over halfway. Do you know, that's the things I do for this video. I didn't do it for the video, but I'll just pretend it did. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed having a look at that. We're not finished the video yet. Hope you enjoyed the walk across and the walk back. It probably has your nerves tingling watching this. Mine were on the way back anyway, that's for sure. But no, I'm gonna have a look around now, see can I find anything else around here, and we continue the video from here, or from there, wherever that is. The tracks here actually used to lead up to the left, but now they're overgrown, unfortunately. That would have been cool to show you, because I think there's a tunnel a bit further up as well, if I remember right. But yeah, it's unfortunate. That was an enjoyable adventure. It was definitely an adventure anyway. Yeah, I was grand going over. Just on the way back then, I was kind of like, what am I after doing? But then I steadied up, strolled on, and just enjoyed being on that bridge. Some good memories. Yeah, hope you liked it. I hope you liked the story. I was just trying to read off the phone, obviously, with the history and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a like and drop another comment if you enjoyed it. And any other abandoned railways that you know of, or abandoned houses or anything, pop them down in the comments, and I will go explore. And hopefully I won't be walking across bridges like that anymore. Hopefully I have a bit of sense. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I enjoyed it immensely once I got back across the bridge on the other side. But all messing aside, it was fantastic to find out the history of it. And you know, just as you're filming, a car comes down. Yes, I'm going to leave this in it anyway, because that's what happens when you're filming. It's always quiet until you're trying to film a little bit. But yeah, really enjoyed it. There's the bridge over there. There's the sections from here to here that's missing. I was over there on the edge of it. It's a great history. I hope you enjoyed it. It was only a spin around the corner for me, and it was a real proper adventure. And thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment and subscribe and all that good things. I've over 200 subscribers now. It's great for me and delighted with it. So until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Deise Rebel out.